Hey everybody, I'm Griffin here, and welcome back to TumbleSeed. Looking at our weekly today. Man, nobody's done the weekly yet? Nobody's done the weekly yet. Okay. Sorry, the game like lagged up there for some reason. Alright, we're moving on to snow. We're doing some snow quests, and then after the snow quests that we do, we will go ahead and do the weekly. I am doing a little bit earlier this week, just due to the fact that I have Gen Con this weekend. And encountered a diamond hole that isn't a seed chamber. Instead, there's a huge chasm with bounce berries everywhere. Oh no. God damn it. Alright, well. Just in case, I'm going to take the freefall aura so we don't die when we fail at the bounce seed. We've done it once, I think, right? Once. Is this just it? No. Okay. I'm not saying the fly trap isn't useful, but I'm going to go with the star seed. I was kind of hoping that was the challenge, and then we just do the challenge there and not worry about it. Alright, that was not particularly smooth. I would have maybe considered skipping the rest of the challenge if we had done it, but I want to do these. I think this is a good warm-up to the weekly. That's why I've continued to do them, because they make me a little bit better when going about doing the weekly. I'm still surprised that nobody's done it yet, but it happens. It was actually pretty solid considering. Gotta watch out for that laser thing. Alright, here we go. I don't know if we're guaranteed one of these. That was close. Oh, we did it. We did it! Quest complete! Alright, so that's reflect route, which is pretty darn convenient. Wow. Alright, well, first try. Not gonna complain too much about that one. Need to be gone by the time this thing gets back around. Ah, dang it. Well, this is why we have the free fall aura. That's why I chose it. Could have gone with some other stuff, but no real reason. Wow, I almost just dropped right in. We still have to get all the way back up, but there's not too much danger. Normally that's one of the downsides of the free fall aura, is that you have to get back to where you were. So even though you don't take any damage, you're still risking damage on your way up. Still think it's better than taking damage, but there, you know, it means that there are other auras that can be better for you. We're gonna take this. The tall spore is going to help us clear out the wave. I don't think I've ever seen just a heart there. That's pretty interesting. But the tall spore gives us... Oh, darn it. You know, one of these days I'm gonna not do that. So that actually worked out really well. On accident, of course. I mean, I tried to aim for stuff. It's not like I rolled and randomly everything lined up. Although that guy spawning right there was a little bit of luck. But I was hoping he would do that. Just interesting how it turned out that way, but I'm not going to complain. After making a mistake, we managed to recover just a little bit. We didn't quite get all our crystals back, but we did remove enemies that would otherwise harm us. Alright, I believe it is time for us to switch to hearts. We've got 20. And all we have to do is survive to the end. I don't really have to do this now that the quest is complete, at least I don't think I do. I could be wrong. We have yet to succeed in a quest and then promptly fail at the overall part of the game, so I really don't know. That hitbox though. Just get our momentum to the left a little bit here. Fantastic. Almost making us play that game. We'll see what's in the shop. I'm probably not going to buy anything. I think we have everything that we need. The cloak fruit is funny, but it would take us too many crystals to buy it. We wouldn't. Well, I guess we could always recover them, but we've already beaten it that way. Not that most of the ways we've ended up beating these have been particularly unique. Didn't set off that one, which is nice. Don't mind me. No, really, don't mind me. At this point, I'm just pushing for the top. We'll go to a slightly emptier area here. Just making some good headway. Nothing particularly impressive, but just, you know, pick up some speed. I only have 13 crystals, which makes me think I should start collecting crystals again. That was unfortunate. I almost dodged it. The question is that boomerang going to come all the way back to me? And I think the answer is no. I kind of forgot we had the boomerang seed, to be honest. I think I was just redundant there, but regardless. We made pretty decent time on the way up, so I'm not particularly worried about this one. If I don't hit rocks, apparently. I missed these because of... I'm just picking these up as thorns because I feel like I might as well. That was really close. It actually shot off one of my thorns. I really don't like that thorns are now vulnerable to that. Yeah, the problem is I gotta dodge this asshole, which will not be easy. Oh, come on, I almost had it. Alright, we're gonna have some problems here. Now we have the same, or we have the issue that I was discussing before. That is, you don't really have a way to deal with stuff. It's not entirely true. I have one method that I've considered. We'll see if it comes to that. Well, now I can't do that. I was going to lure it into one of those. I could still technically do it, but it'd be a lot easier to sneak past it. I just have to find an open enough area, which is easier said than done, mind you. My maneuvering is definitely better than it used to be, but I still am going to struggle with trying to outmaneuver a snake. I really wish I could show like the inputs being used here. Dang, I don't want to use that there. So eventually I was going to line that up. Okay. Alright, I think we're close. I'm actually going to crystal up here. We've got some crystals sitting around, but quite frankly, not all that keen on them. I really wish this guy was dead. I have to just go up. Oh my. Alright. We've outmaneuvered this guy for now. And for always. I guess there are crystals sitting here that I always forget about. We've got enough hearts that I don't think we're gonna have any problems. You know, I've never tried this, so let's use the star. Let's try something completely new. Well, you're a jerk. Oh, I see. It takes 5. Okay, the star might not actually be useful, because I don't think I can kill anything but this guy. Yeah, I can't actually hurt these guys. Okay, so that's unfortunate and annoying. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to kill them too. Alright. Oh, you bastard. Dang, I almost had it too. Okay, I think I got this because he's waiting. Got it! Alright, there has to be at least one more. Oh yeah, there's much more. I was just gonna shoot the guy. I have to find him. Oh, he hadn't moved. Alright, well, we're done here. Just kind of presumed he would move. Cha-ching. And that is that. I don't know why I did snow. I really should have done jungle, but whatever. I'm just gonna go back in and claim the quest. I did it. Somehow. You made it. What was above that chasm? I'm dying to know. Nothing? You hold to that silent protagonist thing a little too much if you ask me. Alright, well here's your aura. It lets you fall slower and bounce higher. Otherwise known as do that easier. It's a shame we didn't have that aura earlier. Alright, that means we now must quit to the main menu and get started on the weekly. Alright, we're going, of course, we're aiming for 1500. As we do. Okay, we've got free fall. I believe this is extra crystals. Yep. We've got Magnet Aura and Vampire Aura. So unfortunately for us, Vampire Aura and Magnet Aura are both basically no good. We can't take them because they interrupt our ability to perform the second part of all the crystal. Crystals on the ground will get sucked towards us, which means it'll be hard to leave them there. And for vampirism, we don't even get the crystals unless it's a multi-hit enemy. So I'm taking extra crystals. Yeah, because if either of those things happens, we can't get crystals into the pot. We just can't. It'd be nice if there was a way around that, but I don't think there is. Alright, here we go. And you might be saying to yourself, why? Why are you taking Thorn? And the answer is actually rather simple. Because enemies drop so many thorns, it is actually beneficial to do this. Now, I still don't want to pick up too many thorns at once, because if I get hit... Missed. Dang. Well, we got one hit for free, basically. So we'll just go ahead and get murdery. Remember, we do still have to hold on to 4 of these. So we've made 6. We got 6 crystals there. We spent 3, so we profited 3 from 3. That's still winning. That's still better than using. Ooh my! I have to remember that I am vulnerable to falling in holes. That is better than our previous. Only got 5 there. It's better than using just the crystal seed. Now, if we don't get a good offensive weapon here, it's going to be a little rough. But we could still be okay. I do want to just save these thorns if I can. I don't want to make a ton of them and carry them all with me. Especially, even though I've done a much better job of not getting hit by the totem, I still don't want to if I don't have to. I dropped a gold, so I guess I can't really complain. Alright, I hope we get like Missile Root in here. Missile Root or Reflect Seed. Ooh, Avalanche. I'm gonna take Avalanche over Laser, because I'm terrible with the laser. Though I should be tempted to use it. I am tempted to use it. That was unfortunate. Alright, we're at about halfway. For my own sanity's sake here, I am going to do the rare thing and do that. I don't know if I should. We have so... Look at how many crystals we have. I feel like pointing this out. Look at how many crystals we have. That is a crap ton of crystals. That's why extra crystals are so good. Like, doubt me at your peril, but they're amazing. And we have so many thorns. You really can just roll through. Okay, I need to be careful here. I don't know how many thorns I have left. How many plots I've got left. See at least 3. The problem is I want to kill that guy. I want to kill him. Because he has juicy crystals in him. Alright, we've got 4. Let's make a push for the top here. That was close. That was really close. We'll come back down for these. Don't think I can actually dodge that, so I have to come over to this side. I think the gap's just too small there. Okay, let's hope there's no hole in the corner there to screw us over. This is not the best battle arena. Okay, it's not either of those. Okay, it's probably this last one. Didn't actually get a good hit on it. Okay. So let's get the angle. Come back. I do not have my thorns at the right angle here. At all. So let's reposition. Okay, let's reposition again. Just a little bit of velocity, just enough. Nice. Solid work again. We have 33 crystals. That is a very admirable number. So now we shall descend. We want a bunch of thorns. Because we want to kill a bunch of enemies really close together by a plot. So that we can get 10 crystals into the pot. And it's easier to do that when we don't have to spend those plots on thorns. Or something else. It's funny as it turned out that I had 2 extra thorns. And I was really tempted to kill that guy, but I'm going to hold off. I'm pretty sure if we kill a banana snake with this aura, we're just good. I think that's enough. Which would imply that 3 thorns is the optimal number. I mean, small enemies drop 2. Generally. More often than not. Once again, I need to go the other way. I don't want to kill those silkworms, or whatever they may be. They look like silkworms to me. I blame Isaac. So that would imply we need 5 thorns at most. And of course, the hard part there is the 5 enemies that go along with them. Okay, ooh, let's see what our aura is here and see if we can, if we've got the mining aura, or the bomb aura, that would be best, I think. Because then we can set up the destruction of all of those. It is the bouncing ball. You know, I think the ball can destroy the targets. And we could leave ourselves with just 1. I don't know if that's true, but we're going to try it out. Because it sounds like it could be true. We still have to avoid getting hit ourselves, which would be really bad. And what do you know, it does. Oh, that's going to absolutely just destroy a whole bunch of them. Now, unfortunately, I cannot manipulate... I need to leave after it destroys this one. I don't know what'll happen. I don't know if it'll bug out, and I don't want to find out. Ball, you served me well. You basically got me, like, what, 10 crystals? Wait, did that just turn into the Vine Guard, or did that just happen to align perfectly? I don't know. Well, here, we'll invest. Give him 8 crystals and then get 200%. Well, technically 100% return at the end. If we get that far. Which we could. However will we do this? Huzzah! That was dumb, and manipulative, and perfect. I think that qualifies as breaking the game, slightly. It's about as much as you can break this game, let's be honest. Which is fine. But, you know, I kind of miss breaking games. Alright, we've got Tall Spore, Cloak Fruit, and yeah, Cannon Spore. I'm going to go... Oh, Tall Spore is really good. But Cannon Spore is also really good. We can afford both. We can afford both. We're freaking rich. And I think the more offensive options we have, the better it's going to be for getting crystals. Because a Cannon Spore costs 3. We could make so much profit off of that. Like, so much profit. Like, it doesn't make sense how much profit we could make off of that. If you got some big enemies with it. Holy shit. Problem is the green guys don't... Not quite enough. I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna do it. You know, I got hit once, and all this came of it. I think I'm okay with that, to be honest. Okay, we need to get 10 crystals in here. I think I'm gonna go just for that cluster over there on the left. And I'm gonna put in a couple more than is necessary. Beautiful. We've already made our money back. And some. And it just killed himself. Alright, we got one shot left. Okay, I missed everything else. Okay. This is going to be expensive, but I want everything else dead. I want all, like, there's so many flies. So many just things around here. And if you get hit when you have that crystal, or when you have that aura, it breaks. He is jumping. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die. I totally missed how low my health was. Okay, hearts it is. We gotta go collect a bunch of hearts. Okay, well, here goes. Here goes nothing. I'm dead. I thought I had it lined up better. I'm gonna do this again. But we're gonna have a whole lot more. We're gonna have a whole lot more spikes going into that area. I need to clean that out like nobody's business. We did okay, but... Oh, never mind. There are people who've done the weekly. Anorak got 446. We can beat that. We can beat that. I don't know if he tried more than once. I haven't seen his video yet. I still think more crystals is the way to go. I do want to try a cloak's fruit one at some point. It'd be really cool if by being cloaked, the final boss couldn't attack you either. That'd be amazing. I don't know though, because I've never done that or gotten that far with that aura. Now we do have to kill enough things here. This is gonna be the last try, though. Come back here. This is like the only time I'm gonna ask you to come back here. That was actually really close. Oh, gosh darn it. I picked up way too much velocity there. Fantastic. Alright. Let's see if we can. Let's get some leftward momentum. No, not this time. Can I please? There we go. Let's go finish collecting all the thorns and stuff that we can get. I want to make that work. It's just, well, you have to hit the eye. No other part has a hitbox, so. Are you kidding? Okay, that was risky. I don't know why I decided to go that hard for that, but I did. I'm only killing big stuff. My goal is to avoid killing all the little stuff, even though there are parts that make it really easy to do so. We don't want to do that, because we want to save all our thorns for the next level. And our margin of profit is bigger on the bigger things. There are some that we know drop gold, but I've lost track, to be perfectly honest. Now, I could consider dropping an avalanche here. I'm considering it. I actually might not be able to avoid this. Okay, I can't avoid the homing one. Oh, that's right, PK of gold. Oh, and I'm not going to be able to avoid killing that one either. You know what? Fuck it, I'm taking laser. I think laser's the correct answer, actually. I have to be super careful with it. Super careful with it, but I think it's the right answer for large groups of enemies. Yes, he immediately gets killed. But he also had gold, making his profit better than anything else. Said, I'm generally not a fan of collecting this many thorns because of how fragile they are. If I fall down a hole, this runs over. I mean, killing him was a trifle, so. I haven't killed a bunch of little things, so I actually can probably get away with killing the big things. I'm pretty sure I killed like 3 or 4. We had 2 extra plots. What? What? Okay, well. I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe that just happened. I was pushing up on the left stick. Like, I was trying to not roll in. We weren't even going fast. I don't know what happened. My controller has full battery, so it's not an input thing. I don't know. I do not know what happened there. That was very uncharacteristic. So, shrug. Means we're gonna have to redo this entire little bit here, which sucks, but we've got, oh gosh, we really don't have time. Oh, darn. My time is very valuable to me at this specific moment in time, due to the fact that I am trying to prepare for Gen Con. I know I don't have the crystals for it. Nope, not even gonna hit it once. I hit something though. Alright, can we not fall down the holes? Thanks. Okay, well we'll finish him off here later. Got all the crystals. Got all the plots. Ah, come on. Really? Gosh darn it. Ah! I probably could get away with it, but I made a mistake that early. I'm not gonna stand for it. We can do this. I can stop fucking it up. I can. I'm not, I might not, but I can. I'm not the best at this game, but I definitely have one of the highest hour amounts in this game of people in general. I don't know exactly how it comes out. I mean, obviously there are going to be a good number of people who have played more than me. But I'd say I'm doing pretty well. Nope. Hitting just the eye is so hard. I managed to do it the first 2 times I went for it, so clearly possible. Just hard. Okay, that was one of those situations where sometimes you get ricocheted really fast off of the elements. Or just something that is collidable. But it worked out to our advantage because we basically got jammed into a wall. Oh my god. Why? Why? I'm not throwing away 3 thorns for that. Alright, this is gonna be the last try. Even if I fail horrendously and don't get to where I need to, this is gonna be the last try. I don't have the time. Unfortunately, I would love to sit here and play this weekly, but I cannot do that. Which is unfortunate, because I think it's a really fun game that I just can't spend that much time, and I have to get the video for Moonlighters recorded tonight as well. And then I'll at least be done with episodes that come out during Gen Con. Okay, fantastic. That's the hard part, because you're wiped. Okay. Gen Con wipes you out. You're walking around all day. If you're demoing games, oh my gosh. Then you're spending brain power. Really? Okay, well this is new. This is a new level of fuck up. I wish I had more control over when it fired. It's just that timing. Like, right when I think it's going to shoot, it's an extra, like, half second every time. I've used this seed hundreds of times, and it still fucks with me. Well, there we go. It took me 3 tries, but I got past this part. Which is just sad. But we did it. That's what counts. Okay, I'm actually perfectly balanced here. I'm not in its line of sight. Very nice. Now we just gotta kill everything. Except ourselves. We do not want to die. End up killing that one, which I'm okay with. I still think I'm gonna go with laser. I don't know when I'm gonna use it, but I'm gonna go with it. Avalanche was useful when I used it, but it did also hurt us, which is bad. Now that's said. That being said, the laser is not my friend. Though, how much does the laser cost? Oh, the ray flower is free. Oh no, I've made a horrible mistake. That's not where I wanted to put it. Well, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to be here for a little bit. The fun part is, I mean, we got a lot of kills with it, so I'm not going to complain too much. I wanted to put it in that other spot, though. Now I have to cross. You have to cross through the middle, or you get lasered. Which, by the way, is super dangerous because I don't. That was an accident. I don't honestly remember what its range is. I think it's on screen, but we're gonna find out here real fast. And if it's not, if it's further than on screen, we're just done. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. If it was longer than on screen, you would never, ever accomplish anything. Because you couldn't cross over, like, halfway into the level. Like, I don't know what the hell you would do. It would be terrible. Ah, dang it. I was trying to inch back the other way, but apparently it was exactly the same as when I tried to avoid that hole. It just wasn't fast enough. I had too much momentum. Darn. Okay, I need to go to the right side of this. Do not want to kill these silkworms. I'm saving all these thorns. Okay, we're not going to get to relocate these thorns. They're going to be stuck like this. We got just one little gap there in the back. That said, we're not going to have any issue. Oh no. Oh, that could have been worse. We almost had an issue there. That's the sad part, is we had so many thorns and we still almost had an issue. Alright. Got a lot of money. A lot of shenanigans. Let's go ahead. I just have crystals out. I should have hearts out. I really need to be building up hearts. Let's go ahead and do the thing. Whoa! That is not cool, Bounce Buddy. If he had clocked us there, we would have lost, what, 7 thorns? That's really bad. Okay. Alright, so now I play the avoidance game. Just for a little bit. Unfortunately, I want it to bounce, like, within the confines of the building. But it's actually, you know, bouncing in the confines of the whole screen, which is just messing with my head a little bit. So I'm like, and it bounces. Nope, it didn't. Oh, whoops. I think it keeps its position. See, right there, I thought it was going to bounce off the outside wall of the building and hit that target. Just the way the building is involved in this messes with my head, like... I'm just trying to avoid getting hit here, because that would be the worst possible thing to happen. I could probably do 2 targets. I probably should do 2 targets, but it's gonna get this one right here. Fantastic. Now to avoid getting hit by our friend. Sarcastic air quotes around friend there, by the way. Look, I like Bounce Buddy. He is cool. He does good things. He is dangerous as fuck. Nope, just disappears. Okay, he did just disappear. He wasn't a vine guard in disguise. 'Cause you're a vine guard in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Anyway. Really? Okay, now I'm nice and balanced there. Alright. You know what? Actually, I wonder if I can kill these with thorns. I'm gonna try. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth trying. What do you know? It's like the game was rigged in my favor. Alright. I am going to pick up 1 extra thorn here to even out all my thorns. I don't like them spread like that. It actually gives a hole for enemies to get in and bop us. Yes, I used the word bop. I still think I was right in the way that I did this before, picking up both of these. That was another instance of things coming up really fast. We do have 30 seeds still, so... or 30 crystals. There. Son of a bitch. Look, I just want shit dead. We've got the crystals we need, I think. We don't quite. Great. Spider's in my way now. And now I've crossed it, and I'm not crossing back. Yep, because it's about to go. This purple, the purple asshole might trigger it. Dang, he almost did. He hit that stupid thing. There's a reason why I will never speedrun this game. Go away, spider. Like, there's a reason I'll never speedrun it, and that's because I have to play it too safe. Okay, these are too dangerous to get. Okay. Go through the middle. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up our thorns here. So we need 2 of them. Dang it. Okay, well, we still have 10. We still have 10. One extra for good measure. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, spider, I need you to kill yourself. So I can... No! Oh, come on, game! I ricocheted off of that stupid plant. Now, luckily I didn't have the important stuff. Like, I didn't have the important aura. I do have a slight rightward momentum here that I desperately need. That was risky, but I think worth it. Putting that there. We just have to watch it very carefully. Wow, gold off of that one? I'm close enough. And luckily, this one isn't too bad to go through the center of. The fact that these are free to place. The reason why they're free to place is because they are so ridiculously dangerous. I mean, they're like the most dangerous seed you can, oh my god, that you can plant. This guy's gonna turn around and shoot me in the face, I know it. You see, I got this. Can I please? Thank you. We have an absolute crap ton of crystals. And only one, oh god, I only have 1 health. Again, only 1 health? I will go back when I have health. I can avoid this spider for a decent bit of time. Let's see what we got in here. Missile root, missile root, missile root. Bomb. Bomb or long spore? Bomb is good, but super dangerous. We're gonna have all the spores. Okay, now I need to lure this spider to his doom. Wait, where did I miss this gold one? I think it's still coming. Yep. Don't do that. That high velocity thing. Yeah, that's where I got hit the second time. That's useful, but now it's going to be disabled when the spider shows up. I have to get those fast. Unfortunately, crystals are not worth very much to me. Like, I like having crystals, do not get me wrong. But we've got 87? So crystals aren't very worth it to me. Okay, I think we've removed most of the danger. So that I'm not going to get hit. I mean, I lied, because clearly there's this spider here. Can I please not pick up that enormous velocity for no reason? I'll deal with that plot later. Okay. Got a nice solid descent. Avoiding that so I don't get shot off to the left. Oh, I don't hear the spider anymore. Gotta make sure it's following me, because we can get out of its range. You are a slow motherfucker. I have to remember to stay to the right on my way down below also. These guys just want to die. I think that'll put him at the right. Nope. I'm trying very hard to manipulate his jump. And I succeeded. Alright, I'm gonna go pick up the aura. I'm not picking those crystals up. They're too dangerous. Looking for the pit with the smoking. Could be anywhere. We've seen it be like all the way at the top, which that would be unfortunate. That'd be really unfortunate. The thing is, I don't know if it can be one of these small holes that isn't open. There it is, there it is. I don't know what happens if you go in there without the aura. Alright, so let's go back, get our old aura. Come on. That was fun. Let's go back, get our old aura. We need to pick up hearts. We are now in the heart game. Solidly in the heart game. Oh, it's... Oh, darn. Woo! Okay, see, that was lucky. There was some skill in there, but it was a lot of luck. That I managed to make it through there. I'd like to say it's all skill, but I'm not that naive. A little lucky that my hitbox did not extend far enough. Now, that said... We've got a pretty good shot here. Pretty good shot. We killed a lot of stuff. Only 4 more crystals, and we get to find out what 100 looks like. Presuming I don't get myself killed, which is also relatively likely. If we can just spend the rest of the run getting hearts and not killing things, we should be fine. I wish you could fall down a hole. Annoying spider. It can, like, jump and land on me wherever I go at that point, since I have to go that direction. Okay, no banana. It's okay. I have a way of dealing with him. Okay, it's just 250s. Now I just have to stay away from the right of the screen. It should be okay. There's a reason why I picked that one. The fact that you can lure them back here is also really, really helpful. Oh, so beautiful. As long as you can make that descent safely, which is, you know, something you have to be able to do. You have to outrun the banana worm downwards, which is arguably easier than upwards, but it is still challenging. It still has the same cost of failure, which is falling to a lot of lost health. There's a lot of just crystals hanging out here for like no reason. I'm gonna pick some of them up, but I'm not gonna bother with the other two. Hey, I don't think I can get the one. Alright. Hearts. Hearts is the name of the game. We can buy whatever the hell we want. Let's see what our aura is here. That is not losing thorns. Oh, better prices at... Okay. I'll use it and then get rid of it. Because I'm probably just going to buy whatever the hell's in here. I really want there to be a heart in there because it's like a no-brainer. I'm so rich that buying a heart is trivial. All of these are bad. That's super unfortunate. They're just all bad. I mean, squash isn't terrible, but it's probably more dangerous than the laser one. Oh well. I tried. I really did. So, but I think I've shown that the choice for the avalanche one is clearly superior. Or the choice of the laser over the avalanche is clearly superior. I'm gonna go for this one just because it's basically no skin off my back. And I think it's good to stay in practice. I'm going to switch to the crystal one just because it gives me better visibility. Unfortunately, my thorn combat mechanics are like what has stuck with me here. You're saying there's a chance. Nice. 120. We have so many crystals. Oh my god, we have so many crystals. That's why I really wish we had something defensive, like shield. I would pay 20 for shield right now. I'd pay 20 for reflector root right now. I don't think I'd pay 50, but I clearly would pay a lot. Alright, so the thing that we have to do here is we have to... Oh, crap. Well, survive, number one. Survive is the first thing we have to do. But we have to use that seed that we got from the witch. Gosh darn it. I'm waiting here until this thing goes back the other way. I'm not going to get to that plot over there. The blue, or the green one guarding it will guard it way too harshly. And they've got the white flies. Oh god! Ooh, what hit me? I couldn't avoid that one. I tried. We've lost too many hearts already. Ugh. That was at a speed I was not particularly comfortable with. I want to go back for those. I need those as hearts. So I need to watch out for when I'm using these plots because at some point we need to use one of those plots. That seed that we got teleports you to the next plot. And when it's the shark head, oh my gosh. It's so early? Okay. Actually, I want to check what we have here. That was close. Taking cloak fruit. It's more useful and also least dangerous. See if I can succeed here, where I have in the past failed. But this is the furthest we've gotten with the most hearts that we've gotten. Oh, shoot. No, 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 no. No! God damn it. I didn't realize that would happen. Well, whatever. I can't believe that I fucked that up, and I think that the game is being relatively unfair there. I don't know what I was going for there, but I think what I wanted, I know what I wanted. I wanted to get some height. Now, I do know that on those where you have to go in the opposite direction, oh my gosh. The ones where you have to go in the opposite direction, i.e. down, am I just dead? No, I'm not, but I might as well be. When you have to go down, if you hit a bouncer, it just knocks you up. You fly up. I can still go for beating the game, but I'm pretty tilted right now. I don't particularly have a desire to keep playing. We tried for a really long time, had a viable shot. Oh wow, it uses that plot too. Whatever. We tried really hard to get there, and just kind of got screwed there. I realized at the last second it might have been a bad idea, and was trying to avoid it. But there's only so much you can do, especially in this game. It's not like I can just press the other direction on the controller and immediately go the opposite direction, which is part of what makes this game fun, but is also part of what makes it super frustrating sometimes. Because, you know, momentum's a thing. Like, I can just use this for, like, the rest of the run. I need to pick up some hearts, but... in fact, I should. Oh, tilting. So much tilt. We tried really hard, and we got... Gosh darn it, I'm gonna accidentally sing Linkin Park lyrics here. So I won't. This is the end, so... You're welcome, sir. I hope you appreciate it. Free fall aura. Sure, I'm gonna take it. We don't need crystals anymore. This will actually help me defeat the final boss. Kind of. You have to switch out your auras, which sucks, but... I actually don't even want to do those. I don't want to spend any more time on this run than I have to. Actually, I want this. I'm gonna pay 24 for it too, and you're gonna think I'm crazy, but Flood Fruit would be really good in the final boss fight. It takes 5. I mean, let's be honest, we're frickin' rich here, so... Like, I don't think I could even spend all of this if I wanted to. I mean, I'm sure I could. There's more than 20 plots. So I could Flood Fruit the hell out of this, but... there's no particular reason to do that. This is truly insane. I forget how absolutely insane these are. You're gonna be done with that. Okay. That was pure luck, by the way, that those doors closed when they did. I like how we trained with the winter at the start of this episode, and it's really not helping me, because this is so much harder than that was. I don't think that laser thing can see us right now. Go away, spider. Oh, it's a challenge. You know what? We got free fall aura. There's almost no reason not to. Trying to figure out your path here. Like, I think going to the right is the correct answer here. Ah, shit. Ah, we almost had it. I almost got back there. I don't know if I could have made it all the way back to the left, but that wasn't going to happen. Oh well. 3 hearts does not seem promising to me. I think we can maybe get up to 4 or 5. Or, well, if we do okay, we can get a lot higher than that, but I have to not get hit, which is seeming less and less likely as we go here. This is a very aggressive mountain. Oh my god. Well, we're dead. No, we got free fall. Duh. I was like, we're dead. Nope, free fall. So that was suboptimal, most assuredly. I have to change my thought process. Gosh darn it. To go drop in holes before you get hit. But I actually need to drop checkpoint seeds if I'm going to take that strategy. Because I will get hit going up the mountain like this. That was strategic. I promise. That was on purpose. I wanted to clear that so I could sneak up this way. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Fantastic. Now I have to do the other part of the don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Which is actually make them see me so that they reach the end sooner. Oh my gosh, is this one really that... Okay, that one didn't see me either. Okay, we might be in business. Oh, is that a cloak fruit? Looks like it. I have to be careful. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do for my own sanity's sake. I'm doing that. I'm about to get the shit lasered out of me, aren't I? Oh god, fall down. I was rolling, I was like, I can salvage this, I can go above the hole. Don't bother. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Okay. Good, you're dead. I don't even care about your crystals. I just want you dead. Is this our halfway point? Or yes. Got spread shot. I'm gonna take spread shot over quad lasers, because quad lasers are like more dangerous than dual lasers. I know how dual lasers are going to behave. Quad lasers can be turned on by enemies that shouldn't be able to turn them on. Gosh darn it. I have given the developers crap about this a couple times, and nothing's changed on that regard, so they must agree with some of the shenanigans that are going on. Or they just haven't seen the tweet. It's not like they responded or anything, so it was a guess as to whether or not they actually saw it. But in my opinion, something in the air... Sure. Something in the air should not be able to set off something on the ground. Opinion me. I don't think it's that controversial an opinion, but... Don't see me, don't see me. I do not know their range of sight. I presume it's the range of a gosh! Darn it. This is, if we didn't have the free fall, we would have been dead a long time ago. I picked up speed off of an element sitting on the ground again. Yes, I said again, because again is the valid way to describe that situation. It happens so much, and I understand some of it. I understand that that's kind of how physics would work if you were rolling down quickly, but not really, so I don't know. Okay, this is now slightly harder than it was, but not particularly. We are under that inconvenient... Yeah, screw it, we're doing this. I have some ability. Oh crap, it's one of those guys. But yeah, I'm gonna flood fruit the crap. Really? That didn't go off from that? I'll admit that I don't entirely understand how that didn't go off, but... barely avoided that. Thank goodness we did, though. Picking up some more hearts. Actually making a net benefit. I realize now my microphone is really far away from me. That has been this entire time. So I'm gonna have to increase the gain, probably. Okay, we got a banana. Hey, banana. Banana, banana. Nobody loves you, banana. I cannot manipulate you into that beam, so I will fall really far and be super annoyed about it, because falling into the hole is better than taking the damage. I hope you find me down here and die to this one, though. I don't hear him, so we fell too far for him to track us. So be it, I suppose. Now we do luckily have a storm or flood fruit coming on off here, which means we'll be able to just go. I need to stay to the left. Dang it. I'm shaking my head right now. I'm annoyed, to say the least. I believe I'm... fuck it. I believe I am making the correct decision here, but I'm not very pleased, because this episode is already like twice as long as I wanted it to be. Yeah, it's already twice as long as I wanted it to be. And I have things to do. Should have just killed myself when I was tilted. And I know I'm using the word tilted. I'm not using it ironically or anything. It's just the best descriptor for the situation, as defined by MOBAs. Actually, I don't know if it was originally a MOBA term or what. Fuck off, banana worm. God, stop it! Oh my god. I'm not trying to fall down. At this point, I'm gonna let the worm eat me. And motivation runs low. I just need to get him down here. I'm spending so much effort trying to avoid him, and it's just making me fall in holes. Holes that I shouldn't be falling into. Surprised I didn't get blasted there. Okay. As long as I hear him coming. See, once again, that was not my intention. Although I believe our worm friend did just die. Yeah, that did not... oh my gosh. This is why we have... I'm surprised I didn't fall there. I think they're just putting more and more holes down here so that I eventually just fall forever. Yep, he died. Good. Now we don't have to worry about him, which means I can proceed. It wasn't entirely a waste of a plot. Oh my god, I didn't... yeah, that was not on purpose. I didn't even see that. Alright, well, that run was a pain in my ass. Oh my gosh, so much back and forth, so much repetition. We killed 44 enemies. No, that's not true. That is our 44th death. We killed 61 enemies, had 104 crystals, got to 728, and are glad we died. I'm not gonna lie, I'm done with that run. I like this game, but I'm not masochistic on that level. Interesting how that hasn't updated our score. Whatever. Maybe it only takes your first run. That would make sense. It would make what we just did entirely pointless, but makes sense. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Even I hope that me being tilted was at least partially entertaining, though I presume... I know it's not particularly fun to watch somebody who's tilted, unless they're absolutely raging, and I just get this slightly sarcastic and flustered blah when I'm tilted. At least in this game. So I'll let it be at that. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. But until then, keep your gears turning.